too. I was waiting for an hour too. I called. So why didn't you call me? So why didn't you call? Why you didn't answer? I ain't mad. I'm not mad. But why didn't you answer the phone? So how you call me? You could have. If you called me, you could have called. I was out. I'm here. So where you at? Instead of calling. So, so you saying you couldn't go in? What happened? What? All right. All right. Then. All right. So where you at? No. All right. So how did it go? You there?
That's pretty. Really thick cloud sinus.
A SUNY degree?
Today we are making Christmas or holiday slime. The first slime I'm going to be making is Christmas tree. I decided to make a clear-based Christmas tree slime because I kind of want all the ornaments and all the glitter and all the Christmas magic to show through. So I have my bowl. I'm going to use some clear glue, and I'm also adding a bit of water because I want it to clear out faster. And of course, glitter, glitter, glitter. Now that my slime is finally clear, I'm going to go in with some sparkles, stars, and for ornaments, I'm actually going to use
This Tuesday, everything about Jumanji will change. Who is Jumanji? If I was listening correctly. Happen that, Mo. It's Raw's habitat. What relation? What you don't like about...
Thank you for calling DSW, Designer Shoe Warehouse. You've reached Shoephoria. Calls are recorded for quality assurance. Am I speaking with Stacy McNeil?
Yes.
To verify your account, please tell me the zip code listed on your account.
12207.
Great. I was able to find your account. I can help with things like order status, cancellation,
Order status.
password reset, or address change. What would you like to do today?
Order status.
There is one order on file for your account. There are 3 items associated with this order. The first item for this order is the Columbia shoe. Would you like to hear details for this item?
Yes.
This item has been shipped. One shipment was shipped by FedEx and should be delivered in 5 to 7 business days. The order as of 2:42 p.m. is currently located in Albany, New York. Do you want me to provide the tracking number for this item?
No.
Would you like me to repeat the information for this item? Would you like me to connect you to a live agent?
Yes.
Please wait while I transfer you to a fellow shoe lover. Please hold while we connect you to the next available agent. Now, before I connect you to the next available agent, I'd like to invite you to give us your feedback after your call today. We value your opinion and appreciate your you would like to provide feedback, press 1. If you don't wish to provide feedback or are unable to be reached by phone within the next few minutes, press 2. Thank you for calling DSW. We appreciate your patience. One of our customer service representatives will gladly assist you momentarily. Your call is important to us. Please remain on the line and your call will be answered by the next available shoe lover. The longest wait time is currently 22 minutes. If you would like the system to save your place in line and call you back when a shoe lover is available, press 1. Otherwise, if you would like us to call you back at the number you called from, press 1. The number we will call you back at is 51891811014. If this is correct, press 1. Or to try it. Thank you. We will save your place in line and call you back at the number you specified. Goodbye.
Stop. Stay down. What are you doing? Come here. I told you no. No! Hello? Yes. I was checking on an order. It's in transit, or it's I mean not in transit. It's on its way. It has the delivery date today, and it's like 7 o'clock. Yes, 2 pairs of boots. Yes. Let me check, see if it's the right order. Yeah, 299-283-2635.
All right, so it looks like for the Colombian boot, the snow boot black size 11, um, it was unable to deliver. You have to contact your local post office to pick it up or to.
I was just there. I only got one. I gotta check it because I'm supposed to get it back. One thing, I don't know what happened. I thought I had it delivered to the store, and it said only the bag was supposed to come to me. But right now, I didn't even open the box yet. But I only got one now. So they're saying all three of them there. No, no. Let me open this. Hold on. I said I should be acting like more than one box, like the same. And she looked in the back and she, what is on my tracking thing today. I just go down there. So I'm gonna go back down there. It's gotta be the same box. The post office says there's no same box back there. Yeah. Okay, I got those now. I got those. Yep, I got them now. Yeah, I just picked it today. Yeah, I picked it up today. Yeah, yeah. That's it. It's in transit, not on its way. It's on my app and saying on its way. What about the duffel bag? The only one you don't know about is the 10 East Greenbush, which is not far. That's where it's at. That's like 10 minutes away from where I'm at. Yeah. What I'm saying is it left East Greenbush at 6 in the morning. Come 10 minutes over here, it's now 7 p.m. You see what I'm saying? Okay, there's nothing you can do. I understand, but that don't make sense. Coming 10 minutes from here, you know what I mean, to deliver it to the post office, and it's not there from East Greenbush. But I don't know. I'll wait till tomorrow. We'll find out. Okay. Nope, that's it.
September 6th. Pre-sale for City Card members available now. Thursday, December 12th at 10 p.m. Before the general public on Friday, December 13th at noon. Get tickets at livenation.com.
We've evolved so much over the years. We do so many things that hadn't even been thought of in 1984.
We're more than just your TV store. We cover so many different facets of life, really. Window shades to lighting control to home automation.
Hippos makes you feel like family. They put their customers first, they have great quality products, and I'm proud to be a part of it.
I'm excited about what the future brings.
If you're looking for great customer service, turn to Hippos.
It may cost nothing. It could mean everything. Get covered with health insurance from MVP Healthcare. MVP offers a wide range of health plans for individuals, families, and children, starting as low as $0 per month. Learn more now at mvphealthcare.com/coverage. It may cost nothing. It could mean everything. Get covered with MVP Healthcare.
Travel consideration provided by. With Advil, you have power over pain, so the whole world looks different. The unbeatable strength of Advil. What pain?
Tomorrow on ET, we are on set of the final season of Modern Family, and we're really sad. Tomorrow on ET.
In our ET birthdays, which Disney Channel star became the youngest artist to sign a recording contract at age 5? That is Raven Simone, who turned 34 today. Thanks for helping us out, and everybody out there, do not miss America's Most Musical Family on Nickelodeon.
Friday night.
Yes.
Can't wait.
Also on this Friday, Jumanji's out. We're going to leave you with a little more Jumanji fun.
Bye, everybody. I'm so sad. It's over. It's over.
We're doing a thing called ET Up. You're going to kick it off, and you are asking the next question to the next person who's coming down.
My question is, how long did it take to look that fabulous?
We kind of got it down to a bit of a science. It's about an hour and an hour 5.
He picked my outfit and I picked his.
That's right.
What's your favorite kind of birthday cake? I'm hungry.
I'm actually not a cake guy. I like pumpkin pie. That's what I have for my birthday every year. Okay, here's my question. If you were a bird, what kind of bird would you be? Lots of options.
Well, I think I would be a golden eagle. They're just a majestic, powerful bird of prey. Who was your first celebrity crush? Illegal art. My wife. My wife. They didn't hear me as my wife. Well, for real men. Lauren Johnson. My wife.
Exactly what's so magical about Santa's Magical Express? Let's go find out.
With your magic, Snow and Frosty became alive. I love riding on the double-decker bus. My favorite part is when the dance party happened. That disco ball was so cool. I love milking cookies. We say Christmas!
Join me, our elves, even Frosty and Ebenezer Scrooge to find Santa's hat. Let's work together to learn the true meaning of Christmas.
Ho, 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 ho.
Tis the season to shop, shop, make, bake, roast, toast, toast.
Tis the season for you, me, friends, and family.
It's also the season for savings. Enjoy certified Angus beef, top round London broil, $1.99 a pound. And Land O'Lakes butter or spreads, buy one, get one of equal or lesser value free. Mix and match. Price Chopper and Market 32. We've got you covered.
I was driving along Faribush Road, and I saw this cardboard box printed said free to a good home on it. So I pulled over and looked inside, and it was an old Christmas tree. It had to be like the 70s. So I put it in the trunk of my car, and I took it home, and I set it up, and by golly, it looked pretty good. I've had that tree for 25 years, and we love it to this day. It hasn't fallen over once. It's maintenance free. I love it. Happy holidays.
you for joining us. They are the bravest little 4-year-olds you're likely to ever meet. Twins who not only survived a car crash that killed their father, they then climbed up a big hill from the wreckage to try to find help. Here's their story.
These cute 4-year-old twins are being hailed as heroes today. They crawled out of a wrecked car and climbed 100 feet up a ravine to get help.
It truly is a miracle that they were able to do that.
The twins, Rosaline and Aurora Cridy, were buckled into their car seats when their 47-year-old father, Corey, skidded off a remote road on Whidbey Island in Washington State. The car went down this steep embankment, killing Dad. The traumatized twins told their mom what happened next.
Rosaline said, the doors were all locked, and she climbed out the back window because it was broken. So and then she helped her sister up the hill and was trying to run home, they said.
They were alone in the forest. It was wet, cold, and pitch black, but the twins finally reached the road where a motorist spotted them.
The twins said that the big car went past them and they didn't stop and help them, but the lady in the white car helped get them warm, is what they said.
The passerby has a trouble in her vehicle, scared, cold. She's in a white Mustang with her flashes on. They can't find the vehicle, but they're trying to tell their dad was bleeding. It's hard to see.
You can still see car parts and medical equipment left behind by first responders at the scene. The twins suffered only a few scratches. And today they are back at home playing with their cousin. But their 24-year-old sister, Rebecca, says the emotional scars will take time to heal.
I think what really got them through it was that they were together.
The cause of the accident is still unknown. Authorities say the girl's father was not wearing his seatbelt and had suffered several head injuries. Saying no one, not even the president, is above the law, the House of Representatives returned 2 articles of impeachment against President Trump. The democratically controlled House could vote in a matter of days. Then a trial would take place in the Republican-controlled Senate. But it's not just Congress that's divided these days.
The battle over impeachment is tearing the nation in half. Florida man accused of shoving girlfriend to the ground during fight about impeachment, goes this headline. And argument over impeachment turned violent. We spoke to psychologist Dr. Judy Ho.
Set a rule. Hey, no politics talk at the dinner table. The second thing is to try to actually listen. Be honest with yourself. Are you somebody who's actually going to listen when somebody gives you a differing point of view? You have to remember to take turns. So make rules about not interrupting one another, and then find other friends and colleagues who you can really debate about this in a different way. So you can really engage in that discussion still, but not have that disturb your home. Now, the news today, outrage continues to grow over the portrayal of a news reporter who covered the Atlanta Olympic Park bombing case. She's played in the new movie about the bombing by actress Olivia Wilde. Now the reporter's brother is denouncing the film.
There's growing controversy over the movie Richard Jewell about the real-life security guard falsely suspected of planting a bomb at the 1996 Olympics in Atlanta. The movie is coming under fire for suggesting that Kathy Scruggs, the newspaper reporter who broke the Richard Jewell story, offered to have sex with an FBI agent in exchange for information. In the movie, she's played by Olivia Wilde.
I really admired her. I did a ton of research.
Scruggs died in 2001, but her brother is hitting back, saying that the actress did not bother to contact me or any of Kathy's very close friends during her supposed research. Meanwhile, lawyers for the Atlanta Journal-Constitution newspaper are joining the denunciation, calling the Clint Eastwood-directed movie defamatory. The View's Joy Behar agrees.
And it's not accurate, and that's really outrageous, really, when you think about it. And it's unfortunate. And Clint Eastwood should be ashamed of himself.
I just read a lot of material on Kathy Scruggs. I've read all the material I could find on her, and they all seem to corroborate the fact that she was somewhat on the wild side.
Of course, the film's not intended to be a documentary, right? It's intended to recount this dramatic episode. But unfortunately, it goes too far in adding details that simply are not true. The worst part about it is that Kathy Scruggs is dead and has no way to defend herself.
Warner Brothers says the paper's claims are baseless and notes the movie already has a disclaimer declaring the film is based on actual historical events. Dialogue and certain events and characters contained in the film were created for the purposes of dramatization.
was my playmate when I visited my grandmother in the summer. I'd like to think that those pen pal letters we wrote each other back when we were little girls was the beginning of our journalistic careers. Switching gears now, in the airline business, seniority matters. Flight attendants who've logged many miles get their pick of the routes. And that, one now-fired flight attendant suspects, may have been a factor in her dismissal. She also thinks her age had something to do with it. She spoke with Jim Murray.
It's not nice.
This 79-year-old Delta flight attendant says she was fired out of the blue because of her age. Do you feel betrayed?
Absolutely.
Ida Gomez-Llanos says during her 57 years of service, she earned praise from the airline for her exemplary work. She says she didn't have a single sick day in the last 30 years.
Luckily, my health is excellent. I never get sick.
So why was she abruptly let go?
Did somebody actually claim that you took a carton of milk from the airplane and that's a reason to fire you?
That was only part of it. The other part was the fact that the flight attendants had lied so much about me.
Ida says she became the target of a smear campaign by coworkers who were jealous about her $250,000 a year salary. That's 4 times what new flight attendants make. Because of seniority, she also had first choice of coveted flight routes.
She is a hardworking, wonderful woman, and that they destroyed her career, they destroyed her profession.
Ida was just 22 years old when she became a flight attendant in 1962. It was the golden age of flying, the swinging 60s.
When flying was glamorous.
Yes.
Ida has seen it all, and now because of her age, she feels she's being put out to pasture.
I've been there 57 years. I never did anything to be fired for.
Ms. Llanos is now suing Delta, claiming unlawful discrimination. The airline says the firing was appropriate and lawful. You know, these days you can ship just about anything, and while it may be easy for you and me, it is a real pain for those folks who have to make those deliveries, like this poor FedEx guy, fed up with having to haul a sofa.
This FedEx driver is picking up a large, really large box.
It's 144 pounds.
He's all alone. There's no one to help him, so he knocks the package over and slides it across the snowy lawn in Wisconsin. It's non-stop venting on the phone as he struggles to get the giant box into his FedEx truck. At this point, he's really getting fed up. Mission accomplished, but as he drives off, he delivers one more profanity-laced tirade. So, what's in the box? It's a couch that homeowner Andrea Wendorf was returning because it had arrived damaged.
Just shocked. It was kind of unreal, actually. I mean, who acts like that?
FedEx said in a statement, the behavior depicted in the videos is unacceptable and inconsistent with the professionalism FedEx ground service providers demonstrate every day.
Now the GoFundMe account that was really a fraud. The man who was part of a scam to get people to give money to a homeless man admitted his guilt, and he'll spend as much as 5 years in prison. His girlfriend has already pleaded guilty, and the homeless vet has been sentenced to probation. As Lisa Guerrero reports, this is not an isolated case.
When tragedy strikes, GoFundMe is the place to go to raise money. $10 million raised for victims of the Marjorie Stoneman Douglas school shooting last year. $15 million donated by generous people after a tractor-trailer collided with a bus, killing 16 passengers. There are hundreds of worthy causes on the site, but sometimes GoFundMe is used by criminals to turn it into GoFraudMe. I'm Lisa Guerrero with Inside Edition. What you're being accused of is despicable. Did you intentionally injure your dog so that you could raise money from a GoFundMe site? Reed Herjo made this claim about his 13-week-old puppy, Atlas. Myself, Atlas, and a friend were in a severe hit-and-run accident when someone ran a stop sign. Both his back legs legs are broke, he claimed on GoFundMe. People were so moved, they sent in $14,065. Turns out there was no car accident. Police say the dog's legs were broken when her Joe kicked him.
Our investigation determined that the subject had actually abused this animal and caused injuries to the animal that he was now trying to raise money for in a misleading way.
You raised over $14,000 on a GoFundMe site. What did you do with the money? He pleaded guilty to animal cruelty. Then there is the case of 38-year-old Jeremiah Smith, an avid dart player who told his friends he had cancer and only months to live.
It broke my heart. I mean, I cried many times with them.
These good people were so touched, they donated to Smith's GoFundMe.
You couldn't help but donate. Even if I couldn't afford it, I was donating.
Turns out Smith was never sick. He spent $23,000 in GoFundMe donations on paying off debts, video games, and marijuana. He's pleaded guilty to theft.
To this day, I'm still angry.
I hope they think twice, and I hope that they will see that karma will get them.
Do you want to explain yourself?
GoFundMe says misuse is very rare, but that if it does happen, they do refund donations, which they offer to do in the cases you just saw. Most holiday office parties don't end in tears, but this one did, all because of the incredible gift employees received from the boss.
These people just got an amazing surprise at their company's holiday party. Red envelopes were handed out to each employee at St. John's Properties, a commercial real estate firm based in Baltimore. And what was inside had everyone in tears. Their boss, Ed St. John, shelled out a whopping $10 million in bonuses. Everyone got a check, all 198 employees. The amount was based on how long they worked for the company. The average bonus, $50,000.
We just got a big payday.
Woo! It's crazy. It's life-changing. I'm shocked. Very thankful.
What happened tonight was magical. It's really amazing.
I spoke to company president Lawrence May Krantz.
The individual bonus amounts ranged anywhere from $100 all the way up to $270,000.
Wow, so the person who got the most was $270,000?
Correct.
And how long has that person been working at the company?
44 and a half years.
So what are the employees doing with all that extra cash?
Paying off mortgages, buying a Corvette, buying a Mercedes, paying tuition, putting their son in law school. It was absolutely overwhelming.
Christmas has definitely come early.
And by the way, the workers also get their usual year-end bonuses, 401k plans, and paid benefits. And in case you're wondering, no, they're not hiring.
Next.
Whoa, not expecting that.
The runner who slapped a reporter on her behind on live TV.
What were you thinking?
Exclusive. What he's saying today. Then.
Wow, this is your apartment?
Yes, it is.
The newly crowned Miss Universe moving into her new apartment.
I want you to check out my view.
And Soldier Surprise. Inside Edition with Deborah Norville. We'll be right back.
New York State of Health is here to help you find the affordable health care you deserve. We help you compare plans and find the right coverage with free one-on-one help in person, online, or by phone. Enroll by December 15th. Sensitive skin? Cetaphil Moisturizing Cream with 24-hour moisture lock formula gives continuous soothing relief for dry, sensitive skin. Cetaphil skin is healthy skin.
Enjoy your time off.
Oh, thanks, boss. Good night.
Everything will get better if we just work together.
This winter, you have the power to heal. Because your purchase of Vaseline Intensive Care Lotion supports the Vaseline Healing Project. Join us to help millions in crisis heal their skin.
You got me. What do you want? I've got AI robots. I've got VR goggles.
I want your sled, please.
No.
Be a shame if this went viral.
For those who never compromise. The Mercedes-Benz winter event.
Well, that's pretty good this year.
Lease the A220 sedan for just $329 a month at the Mercedes-Benz winter event.
Introducing ShopRite's Right Price Promise, our new commitment to low prices every day. ShopRite, helping you get it together.
That man caught on camera smacking a reporter on the backside is speaking out to our Megan Alexander.
The runner accused of slapping a reporter on her behind on live TV is speaking out today.
I was caught up in the moment.
I spoke to Tommy Calloway in his first interview since video of his behavior went viral.
Take me back to that moment. What were you thinking?
I was getting ready to bring my hands up and wave to the camera and to the audience. And there was a misjudge in character and decision making. I touched her back. I did not know exactly where I touched her.
The reporter, Alex Bazargian, was covering a run for her station in Savannah, Georgia.
Exciting.
I think what it really comes down to is that he helped himself to a part of my body.
Appearing on CNN, she said she hasn't decided if she's willing to accept the runner's apology.
He took my power, and I'm trying to take that back. Whether I do it or not, I want to take my time with that.
For Tommy, married too. He's a teen church youth minister and a Boy Scout. I read him the reporter's social media post.
Alex said, quote, "Who smacked on live TV, you violated, objectified, and embarrassed me. No woman should ever have to put up with this at work or anywhere. Do better." Your reaction?
I agree 100% with her statement. The two most important words were her last two words, do better. And that's my intentions.
He separates himself from the runners, and he kind of winds up, and he hit me hard.
I did not see her facial reaction as I just kept on running. And if I did see her facial reaction, I would have been embarrassed. I'd have felt ashamed, and I would have stopped, turned around, and went back and apologized to her.
I'm not going to really debate that because he hurt me.
The reporter has filed a police report, but she's leaving it up to authorities whether or not to press charges. When we come back, it's moving day for the new Miss Universe.
Closed caption sponsorship for Inside Edition is brought to you by
1 in 5 wear dentures, but now is not the time to talk about it. So when you're ready, search My Denture Care. Polygrip and Polydent. Fix fresh and just between us.
Stay tuned. There's more Inside Edition to come.
It's just a cough.
Yeah, right. And your earth is flat. Treat your cough seriously with Robitussin CF Max. Nothing lasts longer and treats more symptoms for your cough, cold, and flu. Robitussin, because it's never just the cough. Follow me to a place I know with endless possibilities, so you can check your list off row by row. Come on, look around, so much in store. You'll spend much less, but get much more. Spend less, gift better at TJ Maxx, Marshalls, and Wilkins.
Well, this storm was one for the record books.
When news breaks,
We have team coverage on this major winter storm.
we don't just cover the story.
People have been digging out of the storm several times.
We uncover the issues.
It's just been a catastrophe. People stuck everywhere.
Bringing you the most trusted coverage
Clear the entire village as quickly as possible.
from the most experienced news team in the capital region. News Channel 13. Coverage you can trust.
It's the season of giving and saving at Raymore and Flanagan. This holiday, give yourself the gift of stylish new furniture with guaranteed delivery before Christmas. Save up to 25% on living, dining, and bedroom furniture. You'll also get a free lifestyle adjustable base with your mattress purchase. Buy now and pay later with no interest until December 2025. And with delivery in 2 days or less, you'll save today and get guaranteed delivery before Christmas at Raymore and Flanagan. Hello? Mom, are we going to make it on time? Don't worry, sweetie. We'll get there. Hello. So if you could be
guy's apartment.
Megan, you really have to see this. I just want you to check out my view. How cool.
This is the heart of Manhattan.
I know.
Wow! I caught up with 26-year-old Zozabini Tunzi, who's still pinching herself that she won the Miss Universe crown.
I think I woke up this morning and I was like, where am I? Am I in New York? And yeah, it's been extremely amazing and the people have been so receptive.
With all the confidence she displayed on stage, you'd be surprised at one thing. People would be surprised to know that you were a shy child.
I know, I surprise myself too sometimes, but I did grow up very shy, and my mom really just introduced me to pageants to sort of get out of my shell and to get that confidence. And yeah, it's like I'm not the same person anymore.
I grew up in a world where a woman who looks like me, with my kind of skin and my kind of hair, was never considered to be beautiful. And I think that it is time that that stops today.
Zosie's reign is making history. For the first time ever, the winners of all the 4 major pageants are black. Miss America, Miss Teen USA, Miss USA, and now Miss Universe.
I'm so happy to be a part of it. It just means that we're moving more towards a world that is more inclusive and shows a little bit more representation of what intelligence and what beauty is.
When we come back, a soldier surprise.
Closed caption sponsorship for Inside Edition is brought to you by...
For a cold sore, I use Herpes-NL. It penetrates deep to treat. It soothes, moisturizes, and creates an SPF 30 barrier to protect against flare-ups caused by the sun. Herpes-NL.
Stay tuned. There's more Inside Edition to come.
Our everyday diet is very acidic. It can cause damage to the enamel. With Pro Enamel Repair toothpaste, we can help actively repair enamel in its weakened state. It's innovative. With Pro Enamel Repair, more minerals are able to enter deep into the enamel surface. The fact that you have an opportunity to repair what's already been damaged, it's amazing. I think my go-to toothpaste is going to be Pro Enamel Repair.
It's time to quit smoking cold turkey, so Chantix can help you quit slow turkey. Along with support, Chantix is proven to help you quit. With Chantix, you can keep smoking at first and ease into quitting. So when the day arrives, you'll be more ready to kiss cigarettes goodbye. When you try to quit smoking, with or without Chantix, you may have nicotine withdrawal symptoms. Stop Chantix and get help right away if you have changes in behavior or thinking, aggression, hostility, depressed mood, suicidal thoughts or actions, seizures, or worse for blood vessel problems, sleepwalking, or life-threatening allergic and skin reactions. Decrease alcohol use, use caution driving or operating machinery. Tell your doctor if you've had mental health problems. The most common side effect is nausea. Talk to your doctor about Chantix.
Around here, nobody ever does it.
I didn't do it.
So when I heard they added Ultra Oxy to the cleaning power of Tide, it was just what we needed.
Dad, I didn't do it.
#1 stain and odor fighter. #1 trusted. It's got to be Tide.
Guess who's home next?
Travel consideration provided by...
Enough with mouthwash that burns. In fact, most mouthwashes contain more alcohol than you think, but Colgate mouthwash is alcohol-free and kills 99% of germs without the burn. Colgate Total, mouthwash with no burn.
Stay tuned. There's more Inside Edition to come.
Quick Response Restoration's 19th annual Christmas party is Friday, December 13th and Saturday, December 14th from 5 to